I felt it in. No time for that doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse, mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me, like told me, keep on running toes, they gon' take them. Used to lose, built to win, applied myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win, applied myself.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, your gracious host, Coach Coombs. Give me another. That's right. Yeah, we are here. We are live from Walt Disney World again. Everything on that front is going great. So we're going to leave that out because today is all about football. It is all about playoff recap. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. So thus far, how has everybody enjoyed the playoffs? Me personally, I'm not saying it's the best playoffs I've ever seen, but I'm saying, man, it's a really exciting playoffs this year, right? We've had the Texans in the playoffs. They've been in this situation before, getting to the second round and kind of getting that boot out. And normally when they make it to the second round like this, they're good, but they're too young, right? Here's the best part about that situation. Before they were young with Matt Schaub. That was weird, right? They were all young, but they had Matt Schaub. They had young quarterbacks in the backup. Hell, they had one where Matt Schaub, he played and he had a great season. I think that's the Texans' 10-11 win season. They make it to the playoffs, but prior to them making it to the playoffs, he got hurt. And I want to say it was Savage or somebody else that came in for him and won the rest of the regular season games, got into the playoffs and won. And he was an interception to Ed Reed away from beating the Ravens as a rookie in the playoffs with no, was it Foster? Arian Foster? No Arian Foster in that game. Oh, no. Arian Foster came back. And Andre Johnson came back. But he didn't have both of those guys going into the playoffs when he had to finish out the rest of the season. Okay? So, what's my point? I was making a point. So, the point is, they were, with that young kid, they were a touchdown away from making it to the playoffs. And, they were interception away from making it further into the playoffs. I think that would have made it, that would have got them to the AFC Championship game. If they would have won that game. But it was a good game. They were young, they were hungry, it was exciting. Ray Lewis got that beautiful second. I want to say that was the year the Ravens won? The second one? It might have been. I gotta go back and look. But anyway. But now the Texans have a team where it's young, but so is the quarterback. Because they should have stayed with that quarterback because they came in the next season and Matt Schaub threw an interception. He threw one. I got muted. Matt Schaub threw a pick the first 4 games, but each of those games, that first pick, it was a touchdown to the house. It was weird. It was so weird. And they benched him, but it was, I don't know. That was a weird situation. It was an ugly situation. It might have been a situation where his elbow was giving him issues and he didn't get elbow surgery. So something to think that back then we didn't look at it. Now we do. One of those types of things. Maybe if he would have gotten the right medical care for that elbow, match up. I said he wasn't bad because he wasn't bad with it. He was average. You give him a lot of pieces, he can do some damage. Right play action, playbook. Match up was okay. All right, he got to the playoffs. He was in the playoffs a couple of years with that team, so he wasn't too bad. Defense was always atrocious. This defense has been the best defense I've seen in Texas history. To be quite honest with you. So, but yeah, kudos to the Texans. I think next year, I don't know if they'll make it. There'll be a lot of film on CJ Stroud. I know they're gonna add to the defense, so that's good. They're gonna add to the defense in the draft this year, especially where they place. Or they may add a running back. They could take one of the best running backs off the board because I don't know too many teams that are taking a running back too early right now in this draft. So Texans might be able to get early. They might be able to get lucky. If they can steal a running back, I say Texans should do that. If they can't steal one, go deal with that offensive line and deal, which is not bad, but I would deal with the offensive line in free agency, and trading after the season. But defense is in the draft, absolutely. Definitely drafted the defense. And I really think that's on DeMeco Ryans. But he got his quarterback. They got the receivers. They're going to be healthy next year. Tank Dell's probably going to miss maybe the first 4 to 6 weeks, but he'll be good around week 9, week 10. But kudos to the Texans. Kudos to the Green Bay Packers. A lot of people didn't believe in Jordan Love. I came out early in the season and I said, look, I'm not going to cast stones on Jordan Love. There's certain things, me as a coach, I pay attention to when I'm listening to things. I'm listening to the media. There's certain things that I want to hear, right? Nothing came out of Green Bay's camp. You know what came out of Green Bay's camp? The chemistry between him and Romeo Doubs. It was basically said that Romeo Doubs is his guy. You know what that tells me? Every chance Jordan Love gets to look for him, he will throw the ball that way. Here is where Jordan Love fails if he just can't connect. That's the thing about football, guys. Like, anybody can throw a ball, can they connect? Simple. Everybody can get their shot. Can they connect? What did he do? He connected. And then Dobbs went down, and you know what he found right after that in the same game? Reed. What does that tell me about Jordan Love? He has good field vision. He has really good field vision. And here's how I know he has good field vision. That boy takes some shots. I don't know about to give kudos to that kid the way he should, but that dude takes some shots in the pocket. He really does. Like, especially in the playoffs, boy was getting rocked. I like that. I like a guy like him. He trusts his receivers to go down the field and do their job. So he's telling them, I'm going to take this hit. You better make sure you get that catch. And so far outside of Christian Watson, man, he's been a little bit better this year. I tell you, I give him a little that credit. He's been a little bit better. He got to stay. He's got to find a way to stay healthy. I don't know. They got to find some better routes for him, maybe, that he's not stretching the field so much. But I do love the way they use Reed. Oh my God, I love the way they use that kid. Green Bay needs to amp up that running back. I don't know. Don't get into that Aaron Jones hype. Don't do that. Dude don't play barely all year. They need another running back. Okay. But they were another first round exit simply because they're a young team. They're a young, hungry team. Their defense is very seasoned, but they're a young, hungry team. And they just couldn't match up. It's all when the playoffs come, it's all about the better match. That's why the Cowboys lost. Cowboys can't match up with nobody. How do we know the Cowboys can't match up with nobody? Well, 10 of their wins was not against good teams. Like, come on. Like, they had one of the craziest schedules to get into the playoffs. Baker Mayfield shouldn't have even been there. Okay? He shouldn't have been there. He shouldn't have been there. But he was because he played great football. He great. Yeah. Baker Mayfield was out here bombing. Saying this. Jared Goff. Oh, no. I don't want to hear nothing. Y'all didn't want to believe in Jared Goff. Y'all didn't want to. Only thing I said about Jared Goff, boy can't take no hit. You protect Jared Goff, you got to worry about getting hit. You feel me? But yeah, it's different with guys like with a guy like Baker Mayfield, right? He ain't the greatest quarterback. You give Baker Mayfield a couple good weapons, you in trouble. You give Baker Mayfield a couple good weapons in a running back, he's in the playoffs. He aired the ball out this year. That's what he did. Most of his games against defenses were defenses with or without secondary. But for instance, a game against with or without. But it's the point that he had more games with defenses like that had good defenses, and he still went out there and balled. His defense, that Todd Bowles defense, couldn't withstand most of those games that they lost. Was it the 8 games that they lost? But Baker Mayfield took care of the rest. Oh, yeah, he took care of the rest. Because he did it twice against Philly. One in a loss and one in a playoff win. Now, look, Philly lost. Everybody mad. Everybody got this to say. Look, I'm not going to say it come for his contract because he's been to a Super Bowl. Burrow has been to a Super Bowl. Now, Allen hasn't. We ain't here yet. But Hurst, Sirianni getting questioned about his job. Stop. Even McCartney getting questioned about his job. Stop it. First of all, he one of the chief coaches. The boy ain't going nowhere no time soon. He don't make the calls. Jerry Jones does. So why should his job be in jeopardy if somebody doing it for him? He shouldn't have had it in the first place. Jerry just need to put himself in a bubble. Okay, owner, president, coach, scout, everything, defense coordinator. Just put yourself in a bubble with a phone and do it. Commentate, Jerry, because don't nobody make no calls in Dallas. Don't nobody do that, bro. Come on, really? Y'all really? If you really think anybody above Jerry Jones is making, he is literally calling the players on the field. Every wide receiver that he picked, that he handpicked, putting on that 88 jersey. What that tell you? What that tell you? That tell you the Cowboys will never win a Super Bowl under Jerry Jones' reign. Now, as per the Eagles, nobody question nothing. This is what happened to the Eagles. The same thing that happened to the 49ers. It just happened at the end of the season. We talked about that. If it happens at the end of the season, you are coming out. You're going home. They were dealing with too many injuries. A.J. Brown didn't even make it. He didn't play. So I'm not holding nothing against them. I didn't think they were going to make it that far this year. I mean, I had the 49ers and I had the Bengals. So the Bengals showed me they can't do nothing with a paid quarterback. So it went to the next best team, which was the Ravens. Everybody kept saying Miami. Stop it. Stop that. Stop. Miami, the same boat as the Cowboys. Okay. What else in the AFC was going crazy? The Bills. Stop it. Stop. The Bills. Here's how the Bills make it to the AFC Championship. Patrick Mahomes just never showed up. I need y'all to think about that real quick. If anybody else was in front of the Bills, as great as Josh Allen played, they win. I don't care what you say. However, Josh Allen versus Patrick Mahomes, I told y'all that's a loss. I told you. Tell me where he's better than Dak Prescott. Tell me where he's better than Geno Smith. Because Jared Goff is better. Yeah, he is. He's been to the Super Bowl. And he's been to more NFC championship games than Josh Allen has been to at all. No, he's been one. Jared Goff has more second round wins than him. I'm just pointing out the obvious. Okay. I mean, let's state the obvious. Y'all keep throwing it in my face. Y'all got kids. Josh Allen the runner. He showed fumble too. And so did Diggs, didn't he? His first catch was a fumble in the cold. His second catch was a no secure hit rock in the cold. And then his third catch happened to be a 7-yarder that he had to go basically grab for his life. One catch, 3 targets, 7 yards. 7 is my lucky number. Now I got to change it because of this crap. Are you serious? Oh, we got a comment. What we got? Big Bear, Big Joe, what's good? What's good? Baker threw over 4K yards. There you have it. Oh, we're gonna get into that. Not today. We're gonna get into that later. We're gonna let these playoffs play out just a little bit. Because look, I got the 49ers and I got the Ravens. But look here. He lying some vicious. You understand me? And as of right now, with not one single receiver with any hands, Patrick Mahomes is in the AFC Championship game again. Tyreek Hill is the fastest receiver in the league, got one of the best hands in the league. He's out. And going through divorce. But you look at that. House got burnt down, now he won a divorce. Would you look at how the flames burn? I'm glad everybody's safe. I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm laughing at the after effect. I mean, you a Super Bowl champ. Aren't y'all going to Disney World, Tyreek? But no Super Bowl champion is divorce papers. Weird, right? So, moving right along. Josh Allen, and I'm going to say it to the point that Joe, my good man, is going to repeat this the day of my death at my eulogy. Coach always said 2 things. 3 things for sure. Davion Clowney is trash. Josh Allen is overrated and overpaid. Ron Diggs can't captain the cold. Week 1 through 9, he had over 100 yards every game. Weeks 10 through 8. Weeks 10 through the second round of the playoffs. He had 1 game over 65 yards. Everything else has been under 65. Come on, guys. What are we? Y'all look, I told y'all the Bills ain't ready. I told y'all. They gave too much money. Y'all said that it wasn't going to be an issue. Yeah, it was an issue. You want to know why it was an issue? Because they should have never gave it to him. That's why it was an issue. There was nothing in Josh Allen's career that said he's worth $286 million. Please tell me where. Because if he's worth that much money, so is Dak Prescott, so is Jared Goff, so is Geno Smith. You see where I'm tiering him at, right? I'm putting him in a specific tier because his yards are no better than theirs. His touchdowns are no better than theirs. So why is he better than they are? Because he is what? No, let's call it how we see it. We said Brady was in the easy division. Because then they win that division again for the 4th time in a row since Josh Allen has been there. So is that not saying something? Look here. Call it what you want. But Josh Allen can't win more than 10 games, 10, 11 games. He can't. He cannot win more than 10, 11 games. He turns the ball over entirely too much. It ain't even about interceptions at this point. Josh Allen will give you 2-3 touchdowns a game. Okay. Josh Allen will give you 2-3 turnovers a game. Absolutely. So how are you winning? How are you? The two most highest paid, or not highest, overrated paid quarterbacks are him and Kyler Murray, period. I'm sorry. There's nobody else out here that's getting paid that kind of money and look as bad as both of them. Now let Harbaugh or somebody good go over there to the Chargers and see if they can fix the situation over there. Herbert about to be in that same boat because he got paid when he should not have. I'm sorry, I love Herbert, but there's nothing he is doing right now that says he deserves any form of a contract. I'm really getting sick of these people paying these players for nothing. Joe Flacco had to go out there and break his damn back for a Super Bowl and won it, and then he got paid. Tom Brady has 7. He didn't get paid till before the 7th one. When he went to Tampa and finally got a check. Yet they proved themselves over and over. Eli got 2 damn rings and didn't get a dollar. What'd that tell you? And played his behind off in both playoffs. What'd that tell you? Colin Kaepernick lost. He got paid. What? When do we do that? When are we? Same as hers. He lost. Got paid. Okay. Here's the thing: it's going to get reversed. I promise you, it's going to get reversed because the struggles will be seen. And I know it's running backs. I know it's hard for y'all right now. Don't worry, because these quarterbacks are literally showing they can't handle the contract. They can't. I don't know if and this is not a slight at Lamar. It's really not. I don't know if he's handling his contract very well. I know he's gone further with his paid contract like he's supposed to. Okay. He's the leader of that team, the captain of that team. He is the Ravens like he's supposed to. And they're the number 1 team in the AFC, as they should be, with their paid quarterback. Damn the numbers. Sometimes numbers don't look pretty. His numbers don't look great. I'm not going to say a lot to you. But I know at the end of the season, towards the end of the season, his numbers are doing this, especially in the passing game. Because there was chemistry, guys. Chemistry. He lost one of his best tight ends. They still trying to come along. Odell Beckham a little behind, can't stay healthy. Bateman can't stay healthy. Zay Flowers is the rookie looking at these fools like, you know what? Y'all suck. Let me take over Lamar, and did it. It did exactly that. So look, it ain't the fact that Lamar isn't doing it. It's the fact that chemistry takes time. But what they allowed that chemistry to do was build, and they were able to do something else. Run the ball. They won because they've been running the ball all season. They barely threw the ball. It's like they threw it when they needed to. There's nothing wrong with that. And weirdly enough, we criticized Tim Tebow for the same thing. I don't know. I'm not saying Tim Tebow was not a great thrower. I'm just saying he was winning games. I'm just saying. The point is winning football games. That's what Lamar did under his contract. So, yeah, that's a viable contract that he got now. The fact that if he makes it to the Super Bowl, it's well worth it. It's well worth it. Why? Because his contract is a little different than everybody else's. They're not losing and he's winning. Different. The Bills are losing. The Cardinals are losing. That's a lot of money. They're when them cat spaces, yeah. I'm telling you, when you have no money, you become the bottom of the league. It just happens. That's why the Lions are doing so great. They got money. They didn't pay Goff, did they? Nope. But what is Goff doing? Trying to keep a job. So he's playing great. And he turned the ball over too. And that's he had one game, turned the ball over for them, but they won. He was resilient. They got that win. Okay. Josh Allen is that. He's Josh Allen. He's the runner. He's the thrower. If he could catch, he would. I don't know what the problem is with the Bills, but I can tell you one of them is Josh Allen. It is. Think about this. $286 million. And the best you can go out there and get at running back was Leonard Fournette. Did he play? He had the money. He got it. So he got to go out there and do it. He got to go out there and run for 3 touchdowns. Like, come on, it's so bad. He went out there and did everything. And I mean, everything. Bro, Pat got nobody. He got nothing. He won by 3. Because his kicker better than yours. His running back with no legs, it's better than yours. His tight end is better than yours. And it's the fact that technically y'all are matched up because where he don't have receivers, you ain't use yours. So evenly matched game. Now, this Ravens and Chiefs game, Carl, how you feeling? How you feeling? I know you all Ravens. I know. But Patty there too. And you love Pat. You love Pat. I know this is gonna be a rough one for you because you got love both ways, and you gotta choose one, and you go with Baltimore. I know we all know it. But are you betting against Mahomes? Ooh, that's a good one. Dave, you in a tighter situation than Carl. You want to know why? Y'all have to win. You have to win. Because this cannot be the game where Dan Campbell is in the Super Bowl. It can't be the Lions, bro. It can't. Now, here's the funny thing. Everybody thought it was because of the prediction of the colors. Everybody thought it was Ravens 49ers. Yeah, them same colors can also be Detroit. Yeah, I don't know who to pick. I'll be honest with you, because here we go. Ravens have and the Chiefs have no receivers. The Ravens have one of the best. I think the Ravens have the best defense. Nope. I think the Ravens have the best defense in the playoffs right now. I think the 49ers have the second best defense. Chiefs defense is going to be in trouble with Lamar moving around, but they'll be okay if they hold the run. But Chiefs are not good against the tight end. And they're going to devise a nice plan for that tight end game for the Ravens. So I am still going to go with my Ravens pick. And I'm still going to go with my 49ers pick because Goff turns the ball over. And again, Goff don't let it get hit. And you got Chase Young and you got Bosa on the other side. Goff, again, he gonna shrivel up when the hits come. So don't be he'll probably throw 3 picks in this game. So they're gonna find a way to rattle him. I'm gonna stick with my original pick. Ravens, 49ers. I'm gonna stick with my original pick. So this weekend, have the Ravens beaten the Chiefs 17-14, maybe 21-17. And then I have the 49ers beating the Lions 13-10. I think it'll be an ugly game. That game is going to be an ugly defensive game. I really do. I think so. Debo's not going to be 100. He's going to play, but he will not be 100%. I'm sorry, he's not. I consider it in the playoffs, y'all, and I think he's going to do really good. I think he's going to get to Purdy. I think he'll get to Purdy. I think he is a couple times. He's going to rock Purdy a couple times. Let me see. I think the 49ers will be okay against the run. Jahmyr Gibbs might get feet happy. Oh, he might fumble. Jahmyr Gibbs may fumble. That might be the one that helps the 49ers win this game. So far, the 49ers and Detroit have been winning, I think, off turnover. No, the 49ers didn't win off turnover. I'm sorry. Because Jordan Love had, I think, 2 picks. Yeah. So, again, this is going to be a defensive game. I believe that. So, I'm excited. I hope you all are all excited. Best of luck to all 4 teams. They all belong. Look here. Pat went through a rough season. And now Josh Allen is 0-3 in the playoffs. 0-3. 0-3. He's telling Dak Prescott. Like, no, he's 0-3 against Patrick Mahomes. Let me say he's 0-3 in the playoffs. Let me correct myself before these Bills fans come from my head. He's 0-3 against Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. It's really bad. All that money. And remember now. See, this is where things get funny. How did Josh Allen get paid? Oh, well, because he lost in a playoff game in the AFC Championship to one Patrick Mahomes. And now we're just going to keep that rendition going. Let's keep paying the guy who keeps losing. So, he's at home watching this. Probably going golfing. He probably won't even watch. Probably going golfing. Everybody else, y'all enjoy the playoffs. I'm going to enjoy the rest of Disney. I have a day off today and tomorrow, so I'm going to have me some fun at Disney. Get me some merch. See what I come back with. But I enjoyed today's show. I hope you guys did as well. Stay tuned for next week because we're going to talk more about these playoffs when we get a winner. When we head out, see who's heading to the Super Bowl. That's going to be exciting. It's going to be a really good weekend, guys. So I hope you guys enjoy. I know I will. You guys stay safe. Coach loves you. I'm out.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.